What's up, guys? So Bungie dropped another This Week at Bungie post for May 17th of 2018. And it's awesome. As you can tell from this little image right here, we have some of the new Iron Banner ornaments and weapons that are going to be coming in this and whatnot. So I'll just kind of read through some of this stuff. Obviously, they talk about how Clan Redeem actually got World's First for the Spire of Stars raid lair, a number of other things. But the main thing I'm excited about is the development roadmap. I made a video about it yesterday. I'm not going to be going over anything into like complete detail, but I will be talking about some of this stuff like in the This Week at Bungie, especially in the future. Like, okay, so 1.2.1 faction rally improvements, Crucible Labs, exotic armor, sandbox changes. So if you want to know what those things are, just go to my previous video. July, it looks like we're having the Solstice of Heroes seasonal event. Bounties are returning. Expansion 1 and 2 raid layer prestige modes. PC clan chat text doesn't really affect us, console players, but year 1 triumphs and then more exotic armor changes. And then when year 2 hits, which will be the Comet expansion, season 1 starts over again. So we'll have gear collections, records, weapon slot changes, weapon randomization, and new gameplay modes. And obviously there's going to be more stuff added onto that as well. The next section, Powerful Progress, it kind of goes over like the grind up to 385, because I know a lot of people have been having trouble, and I've only seen a few people in my friends list that are actually over like 360, 370. Like most people are stuck at 345, like 350s-ish, just because like the milestones aren't working that well. So they are bringing some changes into that. So heroic strikes are a great example of something that we definitely want to keep iterating on. In the May 29 update, you'll see a small change to help make these better. So escalation protocol, key fragments will become 100% drop after each heroic strike. The goal here is to make getting these fragments more accessible while also preserving the need to go play non-open world content. To get the fragments, heroic strikes will be able to drop better rewards. Every 3 to 5 heroic strikes will drop a legendary that can carry you to 360 before the mods are added. So this should better align the rewards of heroic strikes with the difficulty of the activity and help solo players have a more reliable source of upgrades. But that won't come until not November, wow, May 29th and whatnot. There's this next section right here where it kind of talks about how to smooth out the progression from 345 to obviously the top 385. So once milestones are complete, there aren't rewards to chase. Exotic masterworks and seasonal ranks kind of were like the whole idea to help this problem, but these definitely aren't enough, clearly. As highlighted in the roadmap, weapon randomization and records should also help give players more to do once their milestones are done. That doesn't mean we believe in this is a fully solved problem, and we're talking about other ways to help mitigate this. Endgame progression needs more tiers. Obviously, right now everything gives similar size upgrades without discrete tiers in the progression system for players to climb to. Blah blah blah. This is something I definitely wouldn't expect a solution for prior to September, but it is on our radar. The quality, I don't know how to read today, guys, of the rewards don't always match the difficulty of the activity. We're seeing a lot of this feedback around raid layer rewards in particular, so talking about how to better align with the quality of a reward and difficulty of activity is something we're going to be thinking about moving forward. So obviously, like, they're definitely trying to work a way to where the progression doesn't seem to kind of stop, because I remember Dado's video, he literally talked about the only way to progress up to 385 is doing the raid, because the raid gives you 21 pieces of gear that can get you up, that can keep busting up your light level, versus you doing the milestones, which really doesn't do a lot. The next section, Going for Glory, talks about the Valor and Glory ranking system inside of the Crucible and Destiny 2, and just some questions that people have. I'm not going to go over like all of them right here, but there are some that I do want to address, because I've actually hit these a lot, and I know myself and a lot of people that follow the channel actually have a lot of complaints about. So why can't I match against pre-formed fire teams when I'm searching as a solo player? After a bit of server-side tuning and investigation, we're enabled to we re-enabled the Crucible Fire Team matchmaking feature yesterday. This does not directly reduce the chance of matchmaking against the pre-made fire teams, but does tweak the skill values of those fire teams to make it more likely that they find evenly matched opponents. Okay, and this one as well kind of made me like salty. Like, why won't you make a solo queen playlist only? We don't want to do that because it would split the population in an unhealthy way, making it less likely for everyone to find good matches. Furthermore, that would probably mean splitting the glory rank into solo glory and team glory numbers, and we'd rather much be there one single number to represent your prowess in the Crucible. And then this last one, man, makes me so salty. Why would you place me in a game in progress that you know I'm going to lose, ending my streak? There is a no join in progress for competitive, which we know, but however, we are working on a fix for Valor in other playlists, so you won't lose your Valor streak that way. Good, because I've gotten that plenty of times. I was literally complaining about that like for the past like 2 weeks. If you didn't know, Iron Banner is returning. So next week it starts May 22nd, ends May 29th. The game mode is Control. I'm going to assume it's 6v6 just like it was in Destiny, well, not Destiny 2 Season 2, since it's Season 3, I'm hoping it's still 6v6, and all that great stuff. So if we look at Lord Saladin right here, obviously you can look up in the top right corner, it actually has your reputation number, so I'm assuming it's going to work kind of like how the Vanguard ranking works, where you can turn in a certain amount of packages, and you'll be able to have access to all these new weapons and gear, and it looks like you can still purchase the Curse of Osiris ornaments for your weapons, not weapons, for your gear and whatnot. It looks like the new ones you actually have to do through the new like progression system that they have now in Season 3. Also, we're going to have access to some new weapons. We're going to have a sidearm, looks like we're going to have a Vice auto rifle, kinetic SMG, an energy hand cannon, what is this? This is a rocket launcher, it's Suros, and then a Suros sniper as well. Obviously, these are the new ornaments. Really awesome. They make it look knighty versus like the first one. Well, not the first. Well, the first one you have obviously like they look kind of like Viking-ish, and then the second one you have samurai. This theme is obviously like geared toward like a knight. I don't know. I really like the Warlock helmet, dude. It looks awesome. I can't wait to play some Iron Banner next week. They go over some stuff about the companion app and whatnot. So if you use the companion app often, definitely read that. I'm not going to read through it because I don't use it that often. I use Destiny Item Manager to manage all my items and whatnot, and obviously Destiny Tracker to check stats. So if you do use the mobile app, I would just go check that out in your own time. Obviously, we have the Destiny Operations Center, the doc this week. So obviously, there's a hotfix that was implemented trying to solve some Warmind known issues and some like heroic strike progress and all that great stuff as well. Obviously, the clan XP being able to fix that as well. I heard the engrams there didn't really drop. I guess like a higher light level than what you're supposed to have right now. Obviously, we have the movies of the week. This one, Clan Redeemed beats Spire of Stars. You can go watch that. This one says Pure Power. I have no idea what it's about, but I definitely want to be able to check that out. And obviously, the Sleeper Simulant Strikes Again. It looks like they're doing the Insight Terminus Strike for PS4, and they're trying to drop this big Scion right here. So I definitely want to check those things out, Rob. Damn it, I don't know how to talk. Obviously, yesterday we had the Bungie versus stream, so it looks like DMG won. So obviously we had the Destiny. So I'm gonna have a stroke. I don't know. I just don't know how to do words. So yesterday, Bungie Versus had their first stream against Destiny Community Podcast. So if you look right here, the 1v1, they had 3 rounds. Looks like DMG beat Pope Bear just by 1 round. And then they had the 4v4 where Destiny Community Podcast actually beat the Bungie devs. So if you want to go watch that, it's actually on their Twitch channel. I just watched the whole video yesterday just to see what people are really using. You know, I'm not going to lie, DMG was using some very, very non-meta weapons, and I was extremely happy about that because obviously, like, some of the people in DCP using extreme meta 5,000 watts, but I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people have, like, those people have some great skill. Like, it was very entertaining to watch. If you want to go watch it, it's pretty hilarious. Like, they try to answer questions during the 1v1. It's pretty funny. But that seems to be all for the TWAB this week. I mean, obviously, I'm very excited for Iron Banner, especially to get these new ornaments, because the new ornaments look awesome. The new weapons look pretty awesome as well. Hopefully, they have some great perks attached to them as well. Obviously, definitely trying to fix some of those problems that we're having in the Crucible right now, especially if you're on a nice little hot streak of 5 and then you automatically get put into a match where you automatically lose. That is very unfortunate because I've gotten that plenty of times. But we're coming to the end of the video, guys. If you want to know how to support me, there'll be a link below. Say best way to support me. I'll take you to 5-minute videos on Patreon or anything like that. I believe it's a lot better on Patreon. I believe you guys get a lot more out of it than if I had to do Patreon. But if you don't want to do that, you can always like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment what you guys want to see below. I'm making this content for y'all, so whatever you want to see, I'll be putting that out there. I got the Huckleberry SMG finally, so I'm going to be doing a review on that here soon. It looks nice, and the perks are fantastic on it. So can't wait to get that review out to you guys. But whatever you want to see, just let me know. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. We'll catch you next time.